well known that tobacco products have many cancer-causing agents called carcinogens in them. It is less known, yet equally important to understand, that marijuana also has carcinogens. In fact, marijuana has a higher level of carcinogens, which give it the same lung cancer risks as are associated with tobacco. For example, studies have shown that one joint has about the same cancer risk as 5 cigarettes combined. This shows that even though marijuana users do not smoke as much as tobacco users, the risk for cancer is the same.
tonight on EA Sports. It's Week 9 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Two months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9?
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So here are the Cowboys now ready to go on offense for the first time. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
What a first half of the season he's had, leading the NFL in passing yards to this point. It's been a tough man to slow down. So this defense certainly has its work cut out for him.
Throwing to start the drive. Allison finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. Calling officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. This defense for the Steelers, they were fantastic a week ago in that win over Houston.
This defense certainly has a lot to be proud of coming off of last week's game, because when you only give up 14 points in a contest, you give your team a great chance to win. The best defense in the league is usually going to average giving up 18, 19 points a game. So to be under that, a terrific achievement.
Allison now looking to throw on second down. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. And giving 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice game. So, CD, you look at this offense and what they've been able to do. 8-0, perfect through the first 2 months of the year. Second half of the season still to come. We get that. But what kind of a percentage chance do you think that they have of running the table?
Partner, I think it's hard to say, because history would tell us that the chances aren't good at all. We've seen a lot of good teams get to this point, and then they have that one bad week and takes them out of the running. I'm going to say 25%, and I think I'm being generous with that number.
They'll try and run for it. And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as the tackle made at about the 38.
I'm laughing because I'm not so sure I would have made this call. I'm not so sure I would have said, yeah, let's go ahead and get this one, especially at this point of the game. But give him credit. He had a feeling and carried it through.
Yeah, that's one where you think, okay, if you're down, 2 minutes left, the ball's near midfield, you go for it. But in this stage, at that part of the field, but like you said, it worked. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So here's a first and 10 at the 38. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
And had nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's third down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense. That fell harmlessly to the ground. Here's Allison on third down. Open man, right side, it's Lamb. And they get this down to around the 47-yard line.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 47. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Being chased out left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops and escape this drive.
Back to throw again. Looking right side of his got a man. That's Smith. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 33. He was locked in. 2 trips to the end zone, Charles, over 100 yards receiving.
How about the combination of route running, confidence going downfield, and the ability to go up and get the football? You're exactly right. It was hard for them to stop him.
They'll look to throw again. They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football. It's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions, can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
So the Steelers now in great shape to begin their initial possession. And they'll be let out by their 7th-year quarterback.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yards with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one way and then for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
The throw on the quick slant going to be complete. And he'll be brought down at the 27. The numbers for him from a week ago. 5 catches, 63 yards, and a touchdown.
And you know what he did all week in preparation for this one? Hydrated.
Salivated.
Yes. Stretched. Dreamed. Going against the last team in the league against the pass.
Yeah.
He expects to catch everyone thrown today.
You're right. They struggled 32 of 32 in that category.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for. One of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Operating from the gun. Larson. They fights him off. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Like the footwork back there, I thought he did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players. Tried to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end, that was a tough one.
Yeah, winds up getting buried for the loss. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He sets the fire deep. And that is going to be called one-handed. It sets up the 1st and goal.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season.
And now hold everything here as the challenge flag is out. And we're going to get a review of that last play.
those feeding downs? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because it didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Jack Fox out to punt. He used to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spiked. Drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
Throwing is Allison. Off play action. Rolling to his right. That one complete down the field to Smith. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Marking down at the 49. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
You ask tight ends about their favorite routes to run, and surprisingly, this will pop up as one of their staples because they run so many routes in the middle of the field. How about this one? Starts downfield, bends it to the corner. Great touch on the football, and they turn that one into a big play.
The big play has them all the way out here midfield for a 1st and 10. Off play action. Allison. And he rifles one incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
An incomplete pass on 1st down now leads to a 2nd and 10. Now a handoff running through the middle. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
The Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down. They'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. It looks like he's going to be stopped short of the 1st down by about a yard. It's a pickup of 3, but it brings up what will be an interesting 4th and 1.
So many things go into making a good play on defense. In this situation, just not being blown out of the way was a big start, and then a nice tackle to finish things off.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. Good spot on the field to go for it, kind of no man's land as they call it, and it worked out.
Yeah, they call it no man's land because your punter is telling you it's too short. I'm just going to punt it into the end zone. Your field goal kicker might give you a little raised eyebrow, might be too far for the field goal, so it gives you a great chance to go for it. Personally, if you have those tendencies to be aggressive as a head coach, you kind of like this spot because it gives you the decision to go ahead and go for it when you want to anyway.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. Wheeler. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line.
That makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive. And once again, they show passing formation. They're showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Back to throw. Allison. Open man. It's complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 14. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready at look for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Pulling a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now Allison from the gun on 3rd down. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Smith. And he's just going to be short here. Barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
I thought maybe when you cut him, he had a chance of getting that first down, but that's a nice job holding him up and preventing him from getting to the sticks.
Here we go on 4th down. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. His 7th rushing touchdown, 11th overall. And the Cowboys' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. So they only needed a couple of feet there on 4th down, but they got more than that and then some as he takes this into the end zone.
And I love your description right there, right? 4th and short. They got that. No problem. Let's go and get the rest of it. Finish it off in the end zone. Touchdown. Everyone goes away happy on that one.
Now Cade York for the extra point. Footing likely going to be an issue all night here on a rainy night, but this one is good. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. From the 6. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession. And this game, Charles, much talked about coming in. You think there's a real chance this is a Super Bowl preview?
I I do, because as things stand, and I'll give you a little bit of a caveat here, that maybe things will shake out a little bit if someone loses along the way. But here we are right now. These are your two current #1 seeds, and I think they're both good enough to make it to the big game.
Throwing to start the drive. Larson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. So now they come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
To throw on 3rd down, Larson. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact knocked the ball free, and it's 4th down.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things, get back to what works.
Here's Jack Fox now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Fielded just inside the 30. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So here are the Cowboys to take over. They've gone 2 months without a loss, 8 straight wins for them. And they've got the lead here in this one as well, trying to make it 9 in a row. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
The defense thought they had that play covered, but it still got driven backward by those blockers. Those types of plays are a key part of any team's offensive game plan. It all starts up front in the trenches.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. And they'll give them another shot here on the ground. And a lane slowly materializing there as they'll get maybe a yard up to the 45.
Whenever we talk about the best success, this one word constantly comes up.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Looking to throw. Allison. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
First down, they'll go to the ground attack. Give him 5 on the carry here, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it, and to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, They go back to their little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Here they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he gets it down to the 32. 42 yards rushing for him now, and what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
That's a nice pickup of a first down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gain, they can run that plan any down.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Allison. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jamison Williams with career touchdown number 162, tying him with LaDainian Tomlinson for 3rd place all time. And the Cowboys have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Boy, that route's really tough to cover because if they're running it correctly, you think it's really going to be a slant.
Yeah, well, you once called time about how it's tough to execute offensively, but you're saying, don't forget, it's tough to cover for the defense, too.
Yeah, the number one thing that you're taught is to not get caught inside or get beat inside. So you guard that a little bit more. So that gives you a little bit more space to operate outside if you start to move initially inside if you're a receiver.
York now for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it was Jamison Williams wrapping things up with a touchdown. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. From the 6. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. It hasn't gone particularly well for them, that's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. That's some space here. He has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That one 28 yards on the ground. We often poke a little fun at running backs past the age of 30. They're getting old, they can't run anymore. What he's showing, past the age of 30, you can still have some nice runs like that.
You certainly can, and I think that we're starting to expand our definition of old running back. Because it used to be as soon as they hit 30, we want to get rid of these guys and go to the younger guys. But now that the guys are taking such great care of themselves, as you pointed out, you can still get explosive runs at any age.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Pryor. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly. And that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Harris running straight ahead. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. 44 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times.
Well, they really need to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
First down, and they go back to Harris. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. As he throws there, incomplete. Well, that's a perfect example of how he was named NFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's game. He is just all around the football right now, isn't he?
That he is, and it's funny because I talked with the coaching staff about drills that they do in practice, and one of them is called matching hands. And as soon as that hand is launched by the quarterback, you throw up the opposite hand and match that hand with the QB, and oftentimes you're able to knock it away, as we just saw there.
On 3rd down, Larson. That's going to be caught. And for the Steelers touchdown. A great play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Steelers have got it back to within a score. Great corner out there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move. If you get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field and you're breaking away to that corner, boy, that was well executed.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. And that one makes it 14-7. So that drive 7 plays in length. And it ends with the Steelers finding the end zone. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Taking it about the 1. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Dallas offense set for this next drive. And they, as mentioned, unbeaten to this point in the year, but you think this game, their toughest test yet.
I absolutely do, because to me, this is a good measuring stick game because they've been able to take advantage of the schedule. But here, this is another team leading its division with an eye on making a Super Bowl run, so this game is crucial.
And they'll wind up getting this to the 37, gain of 9. That last pass might be one he remembers, Charles. He's now over 40,000 career passing yards.
And just think of the evolution of the passing game in the NFL. 40,000 at one time was unthinkable. No one thought anyone would ever get there. Now, how many guys have done it in the NFL?
Yeah, right around 20.
So we're talking a good number that have gotten that done, throwing the ball downfield. He's got a lot to be proud of and a lot more left to accomplish.
And now it's 3rd.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Up the middle they go. It's Wheeler. Third down turns to first with that 5-yard pickup.
Well, they're currently the best in the NFL in converting on third down, so it's no surprise there they picked that one up.
And they've done it in many different ways throughout the season, Charles. Picking it up, running it, throwing it, just effective on third downs all year long. On 1st and 10. And his throw here is incomplete.
I think you need to be careful not to force anything in the coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Second down. It's Wheeler. And 3 yards there. Takes him to the 45.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Allison now to throw on third down. Able to hit his target Lamb. And he'll be brought down just shy of 40. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that third down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field. Defensively, make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Yeah, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at the yard. Decided to hit it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter. 14-7. We remind you in just a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Orlando and our good friend Jonathan Coachman. Coach will run through some of the numbers and the next-gen stats from this first half of football so far. And just a yard to go here on second down. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 60 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Throw over the middle, he finds Williams. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against him a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished a touchdown. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Throwing for Smith on the IR, and it's caught. Touchdown, Cowboys! Touchdown. And the Cowboys will extend their lead in the final minute
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
York on now for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. A 10-play drive that time, and it culminates in a Dallas touchdown. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Fielded right around the 8. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Steelers taking over now late in this first half. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. Throwing on first down. Larson. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Fair to say it hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously, one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Cox. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. 5 yards remain on second down. Again, he'll drop the throw. Open man, that's the tight end Freiermuth. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Looking to throw. Larson. Here's Freiermuth again. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. To throw. Larson. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So a PI call going to cost them there defensively. What did you see?
Well, I think it's the right call, partner, because sometimes we'll see officials kind of let them play. But by letter of the law, that's definitely a penalty.
He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete.
Well, it hasn't been a bad first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. He's got his tight end Freiermuth right side. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 17-yard line. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get three before halftime. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Cowboys out on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin our tour out at Nissan Stadium in Nashville, where it was the visiting Lions who come in and get the road victory. Amon-Ra St. Brown leading the way with three touchdown catches. We'll stay in the AFC South as we make the trip to Houston to check on the Texans at home at NRG Stadium. And it was the visiting Chicago Bears who come away with the victory. Tyler Bray, over 100 yards in the victory with 2 touchdown runs as well. And finally, on Monday Night Football, should be a good one there between the Carolina Panthers and the Green Bay Packers. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Gunn and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, thanks, gang, in Orlando, as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of this. The Steeler offense ready to get going here in this third quarter. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I've established the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Throwing to start the drive. Larson. That's complete to his tight end, Freiermuth. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down.
They suspected it was a power play with the middle coming out, and boy, was it right. That defense got down in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
The last run good for 2. Here's second and 8. Now a handoff up the middle. Pryor. Got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory.
It's not a huge breakaway run, but if your starting running back finishes the game with averages of 5 or 6 yards per touch, you'll take that every single time.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They'll pivot on the ground. Pryor, and he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
I don't know about you, but it almost felt like overtime football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
On the give, this is Harris. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down.
You've got to be impressed by the defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
On second down now. Pryor. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. Those are the plays this defense needs with the deficit they're facing.
It certainly is, and they've got to continue to swarm the football and hope that someone, while they're holding up the ball carrier, can get in there and break it and lock it free. They need to get some takeaways as well.
The first down line at the 34 here on third down. Looking to throw. Larson. Pryor has it complete. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be fourth down.
Caught that one from you there. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Field goal forthcoming for the Steelers. It'll be spotted on the right hash, a 52-yard attempt. And he's going to miss this one wide to the left from distance. It's no good, and they will remain 2 scores down as the difference holds at 11. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. Down here in the third quarter, obviously that's one they could have used.
Yeah, one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not, it's not the misses. It's the second miss in a row. Best kickers in the league, they don't miss 2 in a row. He's got to get his head back together in case he gets another shot.
The throw left side as starts to drive is complete. And they get him down on the other side of midfield. He can really smell 800 catches right now because that last one puts him at 799, knocking on the door. Here's second and a yard. Off the play fake. Allison sliding out of the pocket. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from home. Incomplete. Now it's third down. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Up the middle they go. Wheeler. And some room to work. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. This offense, number 1 in the NFL in picking up first downs, and the run game got him another one there.
A really good stat to lead the league in, isn't it? Because you keep picking up first downs, sustaining drives. That means you're controlling the football, controlling the clock, and letting your defense rest on the sidelines.
Right back to him on first down. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 61 yards on the ground for him so far.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football. Sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Here's Allison off the play fake. Throw left side complete. That's Cook. And the Cowboys are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, They almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great effort there with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, you mentioned that slowly but surely, you also drain clock too with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
York now for the extra point. And the lead is up to 18. A drive that time of 6 plays. And in the end, it's capped off by a 7-yard. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Takes it at the 7. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Now the Steelers offense gets ready to get back onto the field. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Throwing to start the drive. Larson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
First and 10. Larson over the middle, complete. That's Anderson. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
Not only they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Back to throw. Larson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Porter. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
Credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route. And he ran it real shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? When I go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I like to keep
trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. Boy, no
chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on third. Now a field goal forthcoming for the Steelers. From the right hash, it's a 41-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And that'll get the deficit down to 15. So maybe not exactly what they were hoping for, but it does get them back within a couple of scores.
And at this point in the third quarter, you don't have much margin for error, and that means you can't have drives that end with nothing. Whether it's a punt, a turnover on downs, those have to go away. You have to end with a kick, either a field goal or an extra point after a touchdown.
And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble, bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field.
And the football changing hands here as this offense takes the field. Charles will be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage, while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
Throwing is Allison. Throwing to start the drive. Throwing the out incomplete. That's Smith. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for second down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Now Allison, off play action. He's airing it out for Williams. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield.
So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
The penalty moves him into the red zone here on 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Wheeler. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Wheeler, and he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal.
Some good strong running right there, some power and some explosiveness, and just about got him into the end zone.
On 1st down, Wheeler. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great play there. With his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Cowboys take a 3-touchdown lead.
So another touchdown there, and even though we're still just here in the third quarter, kind of hard now to see them giving up this lead.
And this is just an offense that's imposing its will right now. You name it, they're able to do it. If you're the play caller, whatever you want to select is there. You want to run it, you want to throw it, pick a play, any play. They're rocking and rolling right now.
A good hold of these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. This one's fielded at the 5. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end.
They'll be going for 6.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
They hand this off to Harris. And a good run here as they rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down. And partners, he was being tackled. You hit me on the shoulder to remind me. I appreciated it. He just had 17,000 career rushing yards.
Dan, how much fun was it this week? Because we actually had an interview with some members of his family and kind of his inner circle. And they all said, whatever you do, don't bring up
Don't mention the record.
Don't mention Emmitt Smith because he's told us all he don't want to talk about it. Don't want to hear about it. He just wants to keep doing his thing and see if it's indicated himself.
He's still about 1,300 away from Emmitt. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs.
No doubt about it. A really nice job by the defense not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. 1 quarter remains here on Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. To throw on 3rd down, Larson. It's caught at the 10. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing. And if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
Touchdown! Najee Harris from 8 yards out. And the Steelers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, you talked about the end zone there. This game's over. You've locked the door. And instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a catcher's chance.
Steeler offense staying out there, and they'll go for 2. They'll look to throw. And he's got it for the two-point conversion. So they take out a pair more here and there, and they're down to sort of midfield. So they go to the pass here on the two-point try, and they convert it.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their two-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, isn't it?
It really is. I don't know how much that particular play factored in. And with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things.
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have two-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
Takes it to 7. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Dallas offense back out onto the field. Now, there are two scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. A lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you got to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. And the Steelers are right back in this football game. That is the play they needed in a two-score game here in the fourth quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need it. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Micah Parsons, what a season he continues to have. His 15th sack of the campaign. Well, for last week's performance, which was so good, he was named NFC Defensive Player of the Week. He got a lot of praise, and understandably so, from national media. Looking pretty good on that play, too.
And I love what he told us this week before the game. He talked about how much time they spend working on pass rush moves, every position. Because anyone can go after the quarterback in their defense, and you can see how the ball absorbed their last.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
And the Steelers on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 9. Looks it. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. He'll field this at the 5. And just another 31 here. 40-yard punt, 9 on the return. And the Cowboys will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. They've got a chance now to put this game away following that last defensive stop and punt. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be 2nd down. Off-play action. Allison. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a 1st down.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice scramble to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
first down. They'll go to the ground attack. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down. I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for third down. Here's a give up the middle. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on third down, we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball. You often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, third down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. The delay of game backs him up 5, first and 15. Up the middle they go. It's Wheeler. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. A good comeback there after the... They'll keep it on the ground. It's Wheeler. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they turn to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 45-yard line. They'll run first down. Wheeler. And down inside the 40 or about the 38. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a second and 3. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down fourth quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys, they're just saying, let's just keep running it out. We've got them now.
This drive's taking more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on second down. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Wheeler, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun on 3rd down. He's got this complete to Williams. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way, it worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Allison now throwing on first down. And he hits Drake. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Here's Allison to throw on second down. It's complete to Drake.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart. Because
the ball comes out. Free. We can hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone to the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on him.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag. Because when you do, you just put the ball on it and then let it run.
He's got some space. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cowboys in possession of football here as we get you reset. They've got a third down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. Back to throw. Allison. And this one complete to Smith. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll bring up fourth down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Cade York on now for the field goal.
This to make it a 3-score game late.
York able to send this one through.
And that will extend their lead even further.
So after 5 touchdowns offensively, hey, maybe it's time to get the kicker a little work, and he's able to connect there.
I love that empathetic side of you. You're worried about him getting some action, getting to be a part of the game. Well, he got in and got it done.
From the 10. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Steelers ready to take over on offense. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Throwing to start the drive. Larson. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Looking to throw. Larson. Throw left side complete. That's Porter.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide. And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
On first down, Larson. Now they set the screen. That's complete.
And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Off the play fake. Larson. Got his man. It's caught. Thrust his touchdown. His first touchdown of the year. And the Steelers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Did you see how the linebackers froze for just a second? That's why you run play action. You want to keep them rooted in the spot and create a little bit of extra space so your tight end can find some room behind him. And then the quarterback finds his target downfield, and he turns it into 6 points.
Extra point forthcoming. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. That time a 6-point drive. And it ends with a Pittsburgh touchdown. So 2 scores down, time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a cap on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. They go down to none. The time to get another look at this Cowboys offense. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. So they come up on second down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Will likely put an end to this thing. Up the middle they go. It's Wheeler. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll keep it on the ground. Wheeler. Has some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. First down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Early down steps to this offensive precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And even playing on the road, the class of this ball club just too much to overcome.
Yeah, deep down, I think even the fans knew how this one was going to turn out. All right, they just came to support their team, hope they'd see some good football, and they did. But they didn't really expect their team to win. In fact, they probably came in and said, let's win the tailgate. Because that's where we have the advantage.
So for Dallas, the train just keeps rolling 9-0 now to start this campaign. And they'll have another road date next week with the New York Giants. Meanwhile, for the Steelers, the loss will drop them to 6-3 now on the year. And they'll be back home next week as they're set to take on the Cincinnati Bengals. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.